3 of them, huh?
This one, he's very well trained. I thought I'd bring him here first.
Just crossed?
Today.
You know who we are?
Yeah, black and red. Upway.
3 bulls, huh? Nah, I don't think so.
I'm guessing
That was a
that's how
clip
you
from the
think.
Bruce Lee Cinemax series Warrior. We're joined by one of the stars of the show, a San Francisco native of sorts, Rich Ting. You went to Reardon High School. Look, not only you're an actor, but you're an athlete. And last night you threw out the first pitch at the A's game at the Coliseum for Japanese Heritage Night. What was that like?
That was nerve-wracking to say
It
the
was
least.
nerve-wracking.
I mean, I played baseball in high school, but it's been a minute since I've been on the mound.
Threw it
so-
right down the middle, right?
Like I said, a little inside, but I think the blue gave me a little love right there, so he went ahead and gave me that.
Tell us about Warrior, the role you play, the impact of playing that role in your life.
Well, first of all, it all starts with Bruce Lee. What I say is he's the gift that always gives, and he's the one who inspired me when I was 4 years old to start martial arts. So fast forward from 4 years old all the way to the current time, and I'm able to give back to not only his family but him and his legacy through Warrior on Cinemax. So it's been a dream come true, to say the least.
So you started acting really, you had the bug early, you told us, but you didn't act at Reardon. You started acting at Yale, and from there on it kind of took off. Tell us what inspired you at that point?
Well, just, being an athlete, pretty much my whole life, it was always hard to kind of juggle the arts and athletics at the same time. At Yale, obviously, with the School of Drama, it was very contagious. And then once I got into graduate school, it was really when I had more free time, so to speak, even though I was doing 2 different programs, to actually dive into the acting full speed. It was really what I say, it was the fantasy. The dream was to play collegiate football, which obviously happened, and then the fantasy was to possibly act. And long story short, I got a phone call as I was pursuing a law firm job in downtown Los Angeles. It was a Warner Brothers gig. I took it, and the rest is history.
That's how it happens.
You've got a couple brass rings
That's
here.
awesome.
Let's talk about the story that you're telling in Warrior. Emotional, personal, difficult. What's it like for you?
Well, first of all, the connection being from San Francisco and going to high school at Archbishop Reardon High School. Sorry, sir.
I know.
We have an S.
One table, 2 Reardon grads.
But no, it was very cool because, just being, from the city, across the bay, and just, walking those streets of Chinatown, and then going back in time to 1870s, 1880s to honor Bruce Lee, but also to honor San Francisco and the Bay Area, and as well as my Chinese American heritage. I'm half Chinese, half Japanese, and so for that, a lot of the times people are like, how did you prepare for it? It was already ingrained in me, from the start, just with the martial arts, the San Francisco background, and obviously the ethnicity as well.
You want to give these roles proper respect. Is that what I hear you saying? I mean, because obviously when you talk about Bruce Lee, an icon, you have to approach it with very much respect.
Totally. And, and that's the thing. I have to give so much credit to the casting, to our executive producers, Justin Lin, Shannon Lee, Jonathan Tropper, and Danielle Woodrow, just because they did such an excellent job casting such accurate characters that in real life, we dive in and we become a team, and I really feel we nailed the show.
You talk about being nervous throwing out the first pitch. I mean, because of your background in San Francisco, your connection to Bruce Lee and watching him since you were a kid, I mean, what about the audition process?
Yes.
I mean, was that nerve-wracking for you, or did you feel like going in, I've got this, this is meant to be?
The audition process in Hollywood, I think, is the hardest thing. And having done it for now over a decade, you finally kind of get in a rhythm of things. And of course, you have to train yourself to kind of take it very lightly. And so when we got called for Warrior, meeting on my team, I always speak in the we, just because there's a lot of people that, it takes a village to make this happen, basically. And so when we got the call, actually, to go out for the lead, I was so excited, but at the same time, I didn't want to think past that. And then we got the call back to actually go out for the character of Bolo, and then we actually got booked, and then we actually ended up in Cape Town, South Africa, where we filmed it.
And then you got it.
It's still, it still continues, and finally, until it airs, do you really believe it?
Congratulations, Rich. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you so much for
Appreciate
having
it.
me.
Congratulations. Great. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you back here at noon.
Did you shook hands?